Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 21 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to bring the Revit model to Twinmotion, and we added the materials already. And now we're going to set it up again by adding all the vegetation and all those stuff. Now I want to do is go to vehicle and add some of the vehicles right here. I want to add this one right here and change it up to maybe a gray. This one is good for the gray color. Let's move it a little bit like that, and we could add in maybe this, but with a different color again. Light blue. There we go. And it's up to us if we want to add maybe a two-wheeled, maybe a bike or something. So we could just add those things up. As you can see, that looks good. And then after this, let's add the vegetation. So first, let's add the grass. So go to populate and then foliage. I'm gonna use a scatter, not paint, because here we could just tap and then it will add all those grass instantly. So grass, I'm gonna use long grass number 3. Some clover and some weed. So weed and then clover. Select each and every one. For the long grass, I'm gonna do detailed. So let's just add each and every one, and then click right here. So all of this will be added. So now here as well. So it's very easy to add. You don't need to do the painting, but sometimes painting is much better in regards to this because this one goes over sometimes. So that's the hassle of that, especially on this part. So what we need to do is do the paint on this, and then we're just going to add grass on top of this. So all of this part right here are grass that we need to add. Also, let's go here. Let's change the wood to this black wood. Change that one right there, the scaling and everything, so that looks good. And then maybe this stone, I'm gonna go to ground, man-made. And let's look for here. I'm gonna use this one right here, scale it a bit, and let's look for a tile. just choose this one then. There we go. And of course we have water here already. Problem with this is it's see-through, so I'm going to change the water to maybe a darker. There we go. And then here the material, let's do matte chrome. And then here we need to select this black aluminum. There we go. That fixed those things. Okay. Now we're gonna use paint. So populate instead of scatter, let's use paint. And then let's use long grass. And then here we need to change the diameter. Let's do detail. Density is 100, but the size we need to change. I'm going to make it 0.5. So here I need to be careful. I'm gonna change the speed to number 3 and just make sure that I don't add anything over. That's the only thing that you cannot control when you're doing scatter. But if you're doing paint, at least as you can see, you have more control. So I usually use this one when I have something inside like this. So that I have more control. And then let's go on this side and do the same thing. I think I need to make it a little bit smaller for this. There we go. And then now we could just add plants. So here we could check out different kind of trees or bushes. I'm gonna use this in front. There we go. So that's for front. And then just move it a little bit to space it out. So now let's just move this one. I think that's good enough for that. Here I'm probably just going to use this. There we go. And here maybe a small tree. Yeah, I'll do a small tree here. That's good enough. Let's see if we age it a little bit, how it will sprung. I think that's good enough. Just having this one like that, and maybe we could rotate it a bit. Yeah, this one looks good. Perfect for that part right there. And then let's go right here. Too big for that. I'm just gonna do bamboo for this. Or I could just go bushes and something small. Then just adding it. I think that's good enough. You have those small ones right there, different age, and that's fine. And then I want to add the trees. I'm probably going to populate it using scatter again and use this. The only problem with this is that I cannot control it, so I'm gonna use it at the back and in the front. Okay, so do this, select that. If it goes over, hopefully you'll be able to just delete that. just do this here as well, and then delete the ones that I don't need. Okay, so now we need to clean it up. Use this erase. There we go. We'll delete that. Anything that is near the house is not good. This one is too near. And then maybe I could just manually add some, especially at the back. I think that's good enough. We can have this part right here, like that, and that looks good. I'm going to go to ambient again, environment. I want to see how this one plays out in terms of weather. I always like the wet environment and how it looks good on concrete, but of course I don't want any of the rain. So sometimes I think that's good enough. I like this effect right here after the rain effect. And then after this, let's add in some lights, because we need to know the effect of it when we do the rendering. So if we select this one, it will create a rendering, but we need to know how it looks. So as you can see, this is the look that it created. What I want to do is to make it low first so that it renders pretty quickly, but without rendering it too much or too long. So we just need to see how it looks. Of course, we're gonna add in lights now. So here, go to light, and what I usually use for this is spotlight. I add it like that, and then here I change the intensity to 5 or 10. And the way that looks when it's rendering, it looks nice. So click on tab, so that we could add it instantly like that, and then add it again and again. So that's good right there. Add the spotlight here, and then change the intensity to 5. Sometimes I don't worry about annotations and cone angles and this ones, so I just leave it like that. And just by adding those, it looks much better now. And then here, spotlight should be added as well on each and every one. That's why I space it out 1 meter or 1000 millimeters. It's because it's easier for me to copy and paste, or to copy and add everything else. So now here, once I create one, change the intensity, and then copying it, and then selecting both of them, and then copying it 1000 millimeters. So now just copy it actually, and then just 1, because this is on meters, so 1. We just need to add a little bit more. So that's good right there. We should add 1 more, just 1 more for this. I don't want to create another one because it's the same thing that we need to add, but we just need to add it in place right here. Okay. There we go. And then just add 1 and then 3 more. So those are added. So I think I need 1 more right here, and then select all of this. Lower it down a little bit, and then add 1000. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.